Were third quarter, the punt return was huge, and then from then on we just didn't do enough. Or we didn't do as many things right as they did. Hats off to them. They did more right midway in the third quarter to the end of the game than we did. And we competed. We played hard. We showed signs. There's some encouraging things, but we kind of let one get away that we had a chance. I don't want to take anything against Southeast, away from Southeast. They played well. They definitely played better than we did in the second half. Well, it was the difference. Offensively, we're not a high-powered, quick-scoring type of offense, and we don't need to dig a hole. And the way we're going to have to win football games is play very good defense and good special teams, is kind of let our offense take advantage of the other two. And that was a big play. It was a big play. And up to that point, we had played pretty well in the special teams. That was a huge play that hurt us. We don't have an explosive, stretch the field type of wide receiver core. And we're going to have to find more ways to get the ball vertical. And we're going to have to play field position. And when we have our opportunities in the red zone, we're going to have to score. We did have two very good drives, but we got to have more consistency, and we got to get the ball in the end zone more. Well, I think we played defensively today good enough to win. We still made some mistakes. When you play some man coverage, sometimes you turn guys loose at times. We played hard in the red zone, created turnovers, huge interception, a return for a touchdown. It really kept us in the ball game at that point. So, we're still further ahead offensively, defensively than we are offensively. But we got to catch up offensively. We got to do a better job. It looked that way early on, and the first half we were backed up a lot of times too. They did a good job offensively of picking up some first downs and punting and putting us back, and we were a little conservative. We did not want to turn the ball over and be out of the game, before it really actually started. I was pleased at halftime to only be 7 down. I thought we had an opportunity to come out and play well and win the game, but that's just part of it. Yeah, I think both teams tried to run the ball. They ran it a little bit better late, but we do have to run the ball better. We're going to have to run the ball more if we're going to be effective. Yeah, a couple of them, he was just trying to throw the ball away, especially that first one. He had no idea that guy was there. Forced some things today. Made a couple of mistakes he hadn't been making. He's been doing a good job till today, but he'll learn from that. He did not make the right decision on a couple of throws, and he'll watch the film, and he'll get coached and corrected, and he'll do a better job. Oh, I don't think so. I think that's exactly the way it worked out. We were 7 down at halftime. We come out, they kicked the field goal, then we scored, and it's a 3-point game, and then we didn't play as well as they did, and then they hit a couple more plays than we did, but 10-point game, and I can tell you right now, and I'm not trying to fire up Northwest or anything, it's probably going to be pretty close at halftime this Saturday. That's what the kind of Southern Conference is, and we're going to have an opportunity to win some games. We're going to have to play better in the second half. Yeah, it was. I told him that we haven't had to really play a complete 60-minute all-effort ball game because all 4 of the games were different size. We did have to play one of those days, and we did. We played hard for 60 minutes. That part of it's very encouraging. We just got to play better. Yep. And you can tell. It's the first time he's put in a good, healthy week of practice and performed well, and that was an element we were missing, and we'll use him more in the running and the passing game as we go along, but it's good to have him back. Yeah. Well, he's even a better blocker than he is receiver. I know that you highlight him more, you see him more when he catches the ball, but he's a very good blocker, and we've been missing him on both the run and the pass. But we got to get our running game going, as you said. We're going to have to be able to run the football as people. I like a size up front's one thing. We're not the biggest, most physical line, but we're going to have to continue to work to stay down, move our feet, and we're going to have to block, do a better job of blocking, and we're going to have to run the football. Technique, effort, running at the right times, those kind of things. A lot of teams on the other side linemen can run the football, and we got to be one of them. We played a good team today, a team that had beaten Mike Neese, and we played a good team today, and we played them. We played toe-to-toe with them. We didn't win the game, but we've showed we can compete with a good football team. But we also saw we got to play better. We let them have the game, and I'm not saying they didn't do a good job, but they played better than we did. And then I'm down, I'm discouraged on one end, but on the other end, I see that we have an opportunity to be a good football team. And I think we're going to play a lot of these games this year. I think we're going to be competitive all the way through. I think we're going to compete in every game in the Southern Conference. And offensively, we're only starting 2 seniors right now. We're going to get better, and they're going to learn. And the more they play together, the better they're going to get. And we're a little down today, but we're going to hit the field Tuesday, and we're going to work hard, and we're going to get better. Yeah, I did. I thought maybe in the third quarter, if we'd had our normal, regular crowd, it could have made a difference. But when I woke up this morning and looked outside, it was raining. I knew we wouldn't have it. A combination of the weather and the fact that it was on television, a lot of people just stayed home, and that's just the way it goes. I can't do anything about the weather. I don't know. Once at the end they say we need to play better and get a bigger crowd. We need a bigger crowd to play better. So it kind of goes together. But I understand. I understand that they have a lot of other things to do and the weather and all those things. But like I said, I always compare it to church. You either look for reasons to go or you look for reasons to stay home. And I think we had a lot of people look for some reasons to stay home today. Not home games. I'd rather home games not be televised so everybody come out. I think that's part of it. But to me, we got to be tight. We got to get to where, and we're getting there. But we got to have the type of crowd that wants to come out and be seen on television. We need to see a sold-out stadium at our home stadium. And the only way to do that is they got to realize we got to come out, and that's part of college football. We can't have the type of crowd that says, "Well, we're playing at home. We can stay home and watch it." When other people turn on their television sets, they need to see Lamar Stadium sold out. That will only build things better. If a recruit's sitting out there looking at the Southern Conference and they see a game and they see a packed house at a home game compared to a game that's empty, that may tip the scale as to where that young man goes to school. And those kind of things we need to think about. The bottom line is we need our fans here, and we desperately need them. And we're going to play a lot of games like this today. It's close, and our fans can make the difference. Now, we got to play better, too. I don't want to just put it on the fans. We got to do a better job. We got to play better. Up and down, inconsistent. We got to know where we are on the field. We got to know who's back there. We got to do a better job of punting the ball away from a guy that's that good. When we do punt it to him, we got to cover the field, do a better job of staying in our lanes and tackling. Got to be more aware of what we're doing, and that's just part of it. That guy's good, and you don't punt the ball right to him and not cover the field. You're just daring him to run the ball back, and he did a great job. He didn't need a lot of help on that. He just took it and outran us. I'm very proud of our team. I want to say that. I'm disappointed in them, or for them. I'm not disappointed in them. I'm very proud of our team, and I think we come out of the game pretty healthy. I think we come out of the game knowing that we can compete, but now we got to do a better job in the second half. And what we'll preach all week is halftime at Northwestern this week. It's going to be about the same way, up or down a little bit, and we're going to go right back out and try to compete and win one of these games because that's the type of league we're in. That's the type of team we're going to have to be. So that's what we're going to do.